Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua. Karibu sana.
Thank you very much. Please be seated. Your Excellencies, the governors and the deputy governors, the development partners, resource persons, and all of those who are here this afternoon, good afternoon. God is good, and all the time. Asante sana. We are still trying to acclimatize to this new situation because if it was a wish of human beings, we would not be here today. But we are here because of the will of God. Many times I sleep, I think this whole thing is a dream, only to wake up in the morning and find that it is indeed true. I'm the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. Tunasema Mungu aitwa Mungu. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to be part of this journey that is set to define our collective agenda for the next 5 years. The success brought about by the devolved system of governance is a testimony of how far we have come and how we continue to build strong institutions together as a country. Let me start by congratulating all of you for being elected as governors and deputy governors of your respective counties. Hongera sana. It is indeed a sign that wananchi have faith in the plans you have of improving their lives. As we begin the journey, we as a new administration look forward to partnering with you to uplift the living standards of the people of Kenya. And probably I also join the previous speakers in paying special tribute to our women governors who are elected. Pongezi sana. Even as you are being congratulated, I also want to take part in feeling nice on your success. Because among the 7 governors, I campaigned very hard for 4 of them against my fellow men. So as you bask in the glory, we also are part of that effort. Over the last 10 years, the politics of devolution explained the high intensity of hopes and expectations that have been pinned to it. There are great opportunities and enormous challenges awaiting you and the new administration, which will determine the fate of the country, politically and economically, for years to come. As the national government will continue to deepen our devolution support strategies while committing to respond to new issues evolving from time to time throughout the implementation process. Distinguished guests, we have all just come out of a very competitive and intense process of an issue-based campaign, as you are all aware, the Kenya Kwanza administration committed to implement a raft of policies that are aimed at addressing the challenges that continue to bedevil the Kenyan people. If fully implemented with your support, our agenda will have far-reaching implications on both the economic and social well-being of our country. The programs under the new administration are expected to accelerate and sustain inclusive growth, create opportunities for productive jobs, and thus reducing poverty and income inequality, therefore providing a better future for all Kenyans. Allow me to add my voice to this gathering by enumerating the following in addition to the Kenya Kwanza policy agenda. To begin with, this administration has every intention of building a healthy and productive nation by providing universal health care and scaling up preventive health measures, including improved nutrition and public health education. To this end, the government aims to provide national health insurance fund coverage for all Kenyans with no exclusions, in the mantra of leaving no one behind. In addition to that, the Kenya Kwanza administration will work with counties on modalities of employing and initiating payment for community health workers who shall form part of the primary health care system. To address the current human resource challenges that continues To affect service delivery, the national government, with your support, aims to embark on employment of 20,000 healthcare workers, that is doctors, nurses, clinical officers, laboratory technologists, physiotherapists, among other cadres, to bridge the gap of the World Health Organization recommendations of 23 healthcare providers to a population of 10,000. Secondly, our efforts to enhance productivity of our farmers has seen the government align all policies under the agricultural sector towards increasing food production, boosting smallholder productivity, and reducing the cost of food. Overall, the strategies of our agricultural transformation and inclusive growth target to reduce the cost of food, reduce the number of food insecure Kenyans, reduce chronic malnutrition, increase agriculture contribution to GDP, and create 1,000 production SMEs and 600,000 direct and indirect jobs, and increase the average daily income of our farmers. Restructuring and extensive reforms in institutions within the agricultural sector, including the National Cereals and Produce Board, Agricultural Finance Corporation, Agricultural Development Corporation, will be undertaken to ensure that our county governments, farmers, and the entire private sector receive the necessary support. Thirdly, Article 43 of the Constitution speaks of accessible and adequate housing and reasonable standards of sanitation for every Kenyan. Next to agriculture, we see housing production as a sector that will create quality jobs for 100,000 or so young people that are graduating from TVETs every year directly in the construction sector and indirectly through the production of building products. The national government is working to increase supply of new housing to 250,000 persons per annum and percentage of affordable housing supply from 2% to 50%. This we shall achieve by restructuring affordable long-term housing finance schemes, including a national housing fund and cooperative social housing scheme that will guarantee offtake of houses from developers. And at this juncture, allow me to state that in order to achieve this target, the government will be looking to partner with county governments to facilitate availability of land and developing the needed infrastructure. I want to encourage county leadership to start dialogue with the private sector, who will play a critical role in realizing this ambitious commitment, which I have no doubt we will achieve together. Fourthly, and last but not least, is our growing focus on manufacturing as the engine of economic growth. It is no secret that industrialization is a very key ingredient world over for job creation. As an administration, we therefore not only want to acknowledge the role of foreign direct investment in this sector, but also the need to nurture our infant industries by creating a conducive environment for both to thrive. To this end, we have identified key sectors that present a comparative advantage for our country, including textile, agro-processing, oil, gas, iron and steel, as well as ICT, among other subsectors. To facilitate the growth of these sectors, the government will embark on infrastructural development, including identification of special economic zones, support of technology incubation, and upgrade of common manufacturing facilities, as well as provision of financial support and credit to micro, small, and medium enterprises throughout the Hustler Fund. In response to the market demand, government will heavily invest in technical and vocational education and training, TVETs, in each of the 290 constituencies. The objective is to enhance the quality of TVET graduates to meet the local industrial needs and become internationally competitive. Already, significant progress has been reported in student enrollment in TVETs and Kenya Industrial Technical Institutes, in addition to increased number of applications for patent utility models and industrial design. Distinguished guests, allow me to use this opportunity to call upon counties to equally take measures that will address some of the key physical challenges they continue to face. Of key importance is the issue of pending bills that continue to affect business and operations of the private sector. I further want to encourage all counties, and especially those with the new leadership, to conduct internal audits of their pending bills. I further want to emphasize the need to ensure that the verified bills must be budgeted for and plan of action presented to both the Controller of Budget and the Office of the Auditor General to facilitate further action. As I conclude, I wish to restate our commitment as a government to ensure that county governments receive their share of revenue in a timely manner. The equitable share transfer from national government, because it is unconditional, is critical in giving counties substantial autonomy in decision making. This, together with constitutional grants from national government and development partners, has over the years increased the share of resources sent to counties. I want to acknowledge that there continues to be some good reasons for maintaining conditional grants, including compensating counties for programs that service more than one county, compensating counties for unique cost burdens, ensuring that national priorities are met, and securing funding for critical programs in the local level by rewarding performance. Fellow leaders, it will however be misguided to seek to meet all our county needs through the equitable share. This brings me to the issue of counties' own sources of revenue. To maximize the own revenue potential of Kenya's counties, existing sources should be reformed and new ones found. The different revenue streams should be strengthened by updating revenue base, information, updating rates, and minimizing applicable exclusions. If such county revenues are carefully selected, they may increase total countrywide revenue collection by reaching a greater share of our GDP. I therefore want to encourage you to work with the National Treasury in ensuring full implementation of the county-owned source revenue enhancement policy. Finally, we are all aware that devolution will succeed or fail through service delivery. This means that the sectoral implications of devolution are among the most important details to get right. Article 189, Sub-Article 2 of the Constitution mandates the two levels of government to cooperate in the performance of functions and further prescribes working through joint committees for that purpose. Subsequently, the Intergovernmental Relations Act in Section 13 provides for the formation of the sector working groups comprising of both levels of government and other stakeholders. I want to challenge the leadership of the various sectors, both at the ministries and the Council of Governors, to take more active measures to ensure that the sector working group operate in a robust and proactive manner as envisaged in the law. This will ensure that the issues arising from the formulation or implementation of certain policies are addressed immediately, therefore reducing incidences of intergovernmental disagreements. Where the forums fail to address challenges, the law anticipates the existing institutions such as IBEC and the National Coordination Summit will take up the matter. I encourage all to use these institutions. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to conclude by once again congratulating each and every one of you for continuing to play your part in the development of our nation. I wish you well as you embark on servicing the great people of Kenya and electing leaders of this council. I look forward to a continued vibrant engagement with all of you under the auspice of IBEC. With those very many remarks, I wish to declare this induction conference officially opened. God bless you and God bless Kenya. On a light note, first and foremost, I want to bring you greetings of goodwill from my boss, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Ruto. He has sent me with a specific message to our governors and their deputies that he is serious about devolution. And he has told me that the remarks he made in his inaugural speech were true and genuine, and just like he has started with the judiciary, more things are coming to support devolution. I want to assure you that things are going to be different for you. IBEC will be a serious forum. You know it wasn't serious because there was lack of political goodwill. Relevant cabinet secretaries did not come to those meetings. All the things that agreed on were not implemented because the chair was William Ruto. That nonsensical politics have come to an end. All the IBEC forums, all the relevant cabinet secretaries will be present, and they will implement instantly what has been agreed upon. As an elected leader, I want to assure you, the kind of disrespect that was displayed to elected leaders in the last 5 years, including elected governors by national government officials, is a thing of the past. These national government officials, we have told them, and will drum it to their ears, that getting elected is not an easy thing. It's a very serious business. Being elected by 100,000 people who slept in different homes and came one morning without any meeting, without any consultation, and deciding you are the governor of your county is not a mean achievement. And I want to assure you, once the top leadership has addressed the issue of attitude towards elected governors, that respect will trickle down to the bottom. And you shall see. I'll tell these county commissioners, I'll tell the police commanders, that an elected governor is the people's choice. And the people that you are coming to govern have made a decision as to who will govern them. And we'll tell these officials, if you cannot work with an elected governor, the choices are very narrow. A governor cannot go on transfer. He has just to stay there. So it's you to align yourself with elected leaders. And I must say, the kind of disrespect we have seen towards elected leaders, all the way from the deputy president to the governors, to the MPs, to the senators, to the women reps, by government functionaries, has come to an end. I will be shortly, once we form government and we have a minister for interior and a PS, I will be convening regional meetings with the regional commissioner, the county commissioners, and the governors, so that we align them properly on the new way of doing things in this country. The sovereignty of this country is expressed by the people through their elected representatives. And that is why we must align all our government officials to that reality, so that we are able to work properly. And therefore, that is something that will happen. The President has told me to inform you that the coordination summit will be convened regularly as per the law. We'll do it twice a year, and if need be, we can do it as many times. And he has given a commitment that the first summit will be convened before the end of the year. He has further asked me to inform you that that summit will not be a monologue. It will be a serious consultative forum between the president, his deputy, and elected governors, so that we can move Kenya forward. The era of summoning meetings and lecturing elected leaders like children must come to an end. We must allow elected leaders to speak because they speak for the people, and the people are supreme. So those forums, and I have no doubt in my mind, will unlock most of the issues that you have. The issue of delayed disbursements will be addressed. The issue of transferring the remaining functions, followed by resources, will be addressed shortly. We must give true meaning to devolution, because that is what the Constitution says. And indeed, when we have gone round, the people of Kenya are truly happy about devolution. Therefore, I want to invite all of you, please disregard the various political formations that we had. This coalition versus this one. That is water under the bridge. We are all now elected to serve the people of Kenya. Let us work together Let us work together, and my office is open. And I'll be very proactive in intervening in all situations where you need intervention from the national government officials to make sure that you are able to deliver your mandate to the people who elected you. My office will be available. I will be available personally. And for the few who know me, I'm an easy guy. I'm not complicated. I'm not complicated. I have no hang-ups about these positions. This is all nonsense. This is nothing. What is important is to serve the people and to be available to your fellow elected leaders, irrespective of your position. So please, my office is open. Let's engage. Let's move on. And in our new government, we have no boundary of who supported Kenya Kwanza, who supported Azimio. That is water under the bridge. Ourselves, we are magnanimous in victory, and we want to move this country forward. And this is our country, irrespective of who won and who didn't. That is now a matter that belongs to the past. Let us all work together for the betterment of our country. And we have just started the journey of economic transformation to change the lives of the people of Kenya, to improve the quality of life for the people of Kenya, to create an enabling environment for Kenyans to do business. Our policy is less and less government in people's lives and more services to the people of Kenya. Finally, I want to assure you, we are aware of the harassment and intimidation governors have undergone through by state agencies. The level of extortion by detectives pretending to be fighting graft, whereas they were just extorting money from governors and officials, is a thing of the past. We have told DCI to go back to Kiambu Road and wait for crimes to be reported there. They have no business in government offices, hovering all over and creating a toxic environment for service delivery. We cannot have detectives in government offices because they poison the atmosphere and the environment for civil servants to deliver. So we are going to tell our security officers that they cannot send a junior police officer to go and harass and interrogate an elected governor. If there is an issue that needs to be addressed, as it should be, we are not saying we don't fight graft, but let us be decent people. Let us have respect for elected leaders. Let the head of that particular organization write a letter to the governor himself and not delegate to some junior officers to address a sitting governor, because that is not right. And those are the things that we are going to do to restore the dignity of our leaders, to enable them perform. Because when you embarrass an elected leader in front of his juniors and you go away, how do you expect him to perform the following day? That is what we must do. And I've told them, I was a civil servant for many years. Those days when things were working properly, a gazetted officer could only be interrogated by a gazetted officer. There is no way you can send a corporal or a constable to interrogate a sitting governor. If you want, you must look at the level, the various levels in the security sectors. We engage at that level so that there is dignity and decorum. And that is what is most important. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to assure you that as chair of IBEC, you will enjoy working with me. Yeah, you'll enjoy. And by the way, nobody will harass you anymore. You guys are so lucky that the deputy president is a guy who has been harassed. Therefore, what we have agreed with Dr. William Ruto, that probably the harassment and intimidation we went through, it was all God's doing, so that never shall we allow other Kenyans to be treated that way. So we'll work hard, we'll work together, we'll support you. Devolution must succeed. But please work as a team. Put the differences of Azimio and Kenya Kwanza aside. That is water under the bridge. Elect your leaders, without looking at who belongs to what formation, and be together. It's a saying in my community that buffaloes don't move together in a herd because of liking each other. They move together because of the danger of walking alone. So you work together. You have a better bargaining power. You have a better leverage when you work as a team. If you can elect your chair through consensus, so be it. If you can agree on the other positions, so be it. Be a strong team, and so that you are able to engage. And please, you don't have to look for anybody, let's say from the opposition, to push me or push William Ruto. Ourselves, we are already persuaded. We just need good leaders whom we can engage. We don't need to be pushed by anybody on matters devolution. We are already persuaded, and we are up to the game, and we are ready. So with those very many remarks, I wish you well. Enjoy your stay in Mombasa. I wish I had time to spend a few days here. I have not rested for a single day for 4.5 years. And now we are working, and we have to keep on moving. I wish you well. Have a very fruitful engagement. I look forward to the first IBEC meeting. I look forward to the summit. And together, we shall deliver to our people, because we serve the same people. Asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki.